Hi, my name is Zikra. Like what you see, give me a
like and subscribe.
Hi guys. So today I'm going to make a journal for my brother and sister-in-law. They're soon to be wed in less than 20 days. So that's really exciting. I've been busy with wedding shopping and everything. I'm flying on the 2nd of July. So I'm very excited. So I have to get this journal done as soon as possible. So that's why I thought I'm going to turn on the camera and just try to video as much as I can. That's why I try to prep a little bit because time is of the essence and I do have other things going on. I thought I'll prep a little bit and then we can get started and let's see how this goes. So I've just taken 4 pieces of card. This is just cereal box card. And I've taken 4 pieces and I've done the same for the spine. And 2 pieces, and I always like to double it up, and that thickness is perfect for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue them. Now I've got my front cover, back cover, and the spine. Put them to a side and let them dry. And I'm just going to show you how I put the signatures together. I'm going to have 5 signatures, and I've just put together all these papers. They're mostly just tea-dyed papers. I've done a bit of stamping. Just show you one of the signatures, and the others are pretty much the same. So I've got tea-dyed paper, a doily, tea-dyed paper, another shade of this because I've gone ahead and round the corners on this one. Another tea-dyed paper with a stamp, a doily, tea-dye paper, a pattern paper. I mean, this is a coloring page actually. Tea-dyed paper, doily, and a tea-dyed paper in the middle. So that's what I've done for all of these, and we can go ahead and decorate this. So I've got a bunch of cardstock. This is a 6x6 paper pad that I had for the longest time, and I think these prints are very complementary. These ones I thought would be perfect for this journal. So I'm thinking if I could make these into pockets somehow. So I'm just gonna fold this in half like that, and then I'm going to attach them in the middle. Not in the middle, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold a bunch of these cardstocks. I've got a couple of prints here, and then I'll fold them, I'll cut them in half, and then be right back. Okay, so now I've gone and cut them in half, and what I plan to do with these are, I'm going to take each of these signatures and I'm going to find the middle of the signature. Oh, yeah, this is missing one of those papers. Okay, so I'm just going to take the middle of the signature and I'm going to put these on either side. I'm going to sew it like this. They don't have to match because they're going to be on either side, but I am going to sew them like this on either side so there can be pockets. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, because this was a 6 by 6 inch, so had I left it like that, it would be hard to make those pockets. So that's why I had to cut them down into half, and I'm going to trim it a little bit, just a teeny weeny bit on the edges, and then I'm going to go ahead and sew all of the middle signatures on the tea dyed paper. Okay, so I've got two pieces here. That is the front and the back piece, and the spine is 2.5 by 8.25 inches. And I've also finished, now I've gone ahead and done the sewing of the pockets on each of the pages, alternating each blank page like this. So that's what I've gone ahead and done for all of them. Some were very nice, like this one for example. I will have to do something to cover this bit up. Just placed all the pockets, and I thought now we will get decorating on the cover. So I'm just going to use my duct tape and attach one side at a time. Just going to leave a little bit of a gap, just eyeballing this. I like to use the duct tape, but you can go ahead and use some kind of fabric if you like, but I like to use duct tape. It's easier and it's pretty sturdy. And I'm going to do the other side. That's what it looks like so far. And nice. Okay, so let's get decorating now. I thought I'll cover with the paper bag. Okay, I'm also going to remove this piece. Now to go like this maybe. This is going to be covered anyway, so I'm just going to eyeball this and cut it even shorter. We are happy with it. I'm just going to trim off some from this corner as well. Right. So obviously the printed side is going to go on top. Thank you, Iman. Jazakallah. My daughter just handed me some M&Ms.
Are you telling that to your viewers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please tell it to everyone. For they might love it. So just keep doing what you're doing, Mommy. Have fun.
Thank you. So as I said, this is the printed side. So we're going to cover that. We're going to put this on top of the printed side. And we're going to use the plain looking side on the outside. Like this. Now it's okay that this is a bit ripped because it's going to be covered. Just want to get an idea, so I'm just roughly folding it like that. Yeah, that's a rough idea, and we're going to see how this looks. Oh, glamorous. So this is the material I would like to use for her cover. Either this one or this one, they look pretty similar anyway. But let me just show, let's see how each of these look on top. Even that looks very pretty. I also like this one a lot. I have this gorgeous material. I think I'm going to put half of this material to go on top of the front or the back. I'm not going to use the entire thing, just a little bit, because I really love this material and I don't want to use the entire thing. But I think it's good enough for the back, like this. Okay, because I really can't decide on which one I like, and this is sometimes the best way. The patchwork method is the best way to go. Sometimes I could even do this and go down here to cover this torn bit, like that, and then this one can go on top. And a bit of this down here. Something like that. So I'll just sew this and we can still add on more. So I'll just add this up. Sorry, sew this onto the paper bag and be right back. As you can see, the tool is kind of standing up. It's buckled up right here. Like, it's not perfect, but this is just an idea. So what I'm going to do now is get the cover, and I'm just going to use my glue stick, try to attach the cover to the paper bag that we did. Like that. Then the spine. Actually, we can use white glue as well. There's no harm because this is not going to seep through. I'm just going to mite at the corners. Right, now let's see if we can attach the sides as well. So now we have an idea of what it can potentially look like. And these little bits of perfect imperfections can always be covered by more lace and things. I think the next step now, I will be adding a material on here. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you on the next video guys. Bye.